You're shopping because you're unfulfilled in life. Do you often feel like you have nothing to wear even though you have a closet full of stuff? Do you find yourself browsing for new clothing even though you don't really need anything? And after you bought new clothing, do you regret it then later? If you answered yes on all of these questions, you might be struggling with a clothing shopping addiction. We are encouraged to shop to boost economy, and consumerism has become a measure of social worth. But shopping is a real addiction though, and it might be the most socially acceptable addiction. Shopping makes you feel good, happy, fulfilled, but only for a short period of time. And after those positive feelings start to fade away, you feel unhappy again, and you might even feel guilty because you bought things that you don't need. Shopping releases dopamine and endorphins, and over time this feeling becomes addictive. Of course, you must get pleasure and joy in your life, and if you don't get it anywhere else, you fall into harmful behavioral patterns, which is completely understandable. While shopping, you get a dopamine hit, which makes you feel good and happy until the dopamine hit starts to fade away, because it is quite short term. And when it's gone completely, the dopamine in your body, you start to feel unhappy again. Then, of course, you're going to start searching for the dopamine again, where to get it. And guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna go shopping, of course. But here's the hard and ugly truth. You're simply shopping because you're unfulfilled in life. You're unhappy and you're searching for happiness in shopping because that's one of the things that makes you feel happy or fulfilled in life. But that's not good. It's not good for you, and it's not good for the environment. It's bad for your finances, it's bad for your mental health, it can be bad for your relationships, but it also contributes big time into making the waste problem even worse. And the waste problem is something I'm going to repeat on this channel many times. So what if instead of searching for happiness in shopping, we will actually search happiness in life? Before I go any further with this topic, I just want to quickly discuss the signs of a shopping addiction. The signs of a shopping addiction are the urge to shop for something even though you don't really need anything. You spend more money than you actually can. You feel guilty or ashamed after shopping. You hide your purchases from others. You shop to cope with stress or negative emotions. You feel like you have to shop to be happy or fulfilled. And again, shopping addiction is nothing to be ashamed of. Any addiction is not something to be ashamed of. It's just part of us humans. What's just important is that you just acknowledge it, that you have it. And of course, shopping is still a normal thing to do, so I think it's also important to touch the topic, what is normal shopping and what is a shopping addiction. So when the shopping is normal, you don't buy things you don't need, and the things you buy are usually used and needed. You don't have a sense of compulsion, the shopping doesn't cause you financial problems, financial distress, and occasionally you can go a little overboard. Whereas in shopping addiction, you buy often items you don't need or you don't even use. The shopping causes you financial distress. You have a sense of compulsion, so the buying is compulsive and you're constantly overbuying. Okay, but since shopping is still a normal thing to do, but still some people tend to develop a shopping addiction, what are the causes of a shopping addiction then? Well, the causes of shopping addiction are not exactly clear, but there are certain factors that contribute into developing a shopping addiction. Such factors are other mental health conditions, materialistic values, low self-esteem, and exposure to advertising. My theory on shopping addiction is that you're just simply deeply unfulfilled in life. You're not doing the things you're supposed to do. You're not focusing on the right things in your life. I used to buy quite a lot of clothing before. I had to have like one shopping day a month. Wow. I remember how good it felt to try on new clothing and create outfits of it, style it, and then wear it one time. I still do enjoy shopping, of course, but I know what it does to my brain chemistry, and I prefer to be in control of it and not to be influenced by it. My confidence and good mood used to rely on whether I liked my outfit that day. If I didn't like my outfit, I felt like if I liked my outfit today, then I felt good and confident. I think that's so not good. Obviously, the clothes that I bought, I wore like 2 to 3 times, and some of the items that I bought, I didn't even like anymore after one-time use. I was buying trends, a lot of trends that were trendy just for a very short period of time. With such kind of buying behavior, I was wasting a lot of my own money. I was creating a lot of clothing waste, and I was just really not feeling right. Then something started to happen. We always used to go on a vacation with the family to Spain, and during those vacations I had this weird feeling inside that everything I do in life felt so pointless, and it felt a little weird to have this obsession with fashion. There I just felt good and confident in anything that I was wearing. I really didn't care about anything. I didn't have any kind of obsession over my outfit or what I'm going to wear tonight or today, or I just felt good and confident in anything. And when these thoughts started to arise, I started to question my passion for fashion and clothing. But every time when we came back from the vacations, few weeks later, and I will be just back into my normal habits of consumption, not really questioning anything, but just feeling a little guilty. Then I had a period in life when I started traveling, experiencing, and just living the life. During this period, I didn't care at all what I'm wearing, how do I look. I stopped caring completely. I mean, of course, I was still thinking of outfits, and when I could, I tried to look stylish and well put together, but it wasn't obsession. I didn't have to have the newest stuff all the time. It was fine if I was wearing the same outfit repeatedly, and my good mood and confidence didn't rely on whether I liked my outfit that day or not. And that's when I also realized that shopping was a coping mechanism for me. I had a lack in life, I was unfulfilled, and that's why I got so much pleasure from shopping. I distracted myself by shopping and scrolling online through e-commerce shops, and this time that I used on distracting myself, I could have used on working on my dreams and gaining experiences that would give real fulfillment and content in life. And that's what I started focusing on, exploring life and getting experiences that I'm so grateful for. They're worth so much more than a piece of cloth. I started to work on my dreams and goals, and suddenly I didn't have the need to have new clothing or outfits to feel good or confident again. Nowadays, my confidence comes from within, and a good mood is a choice that I can choose for every day. From this surface, self-centered, materialistic girl, I became almost like this Buddhist that started to focus on inner healing and getting joy from life and experiences and finding order a true source of fulfillment. Nowadays, when it comes to fashion, style, and clothing, I still enjoy it very much. I like experiencing with clothes, I like creating outfits, I just like to look stylish. It's a way for me to express my creativity, and it's just a thing I've had since childhood. However, I am smarter about what I'm buying. I'm smarter. I am smarter, and in general, I'm smarter. I would call myself a conscious consumer. I've educated myself a lot on sustainability in fashion, and I strive to be a better consumer for the earth and nature. I've understood my own style, and I've created kind of capsule wardrobe around it. I try to buy high quality clothing so it lasts me longer. And by the way, you don't necessarily have to spend a fortune to buy good quality clothing. You can also find good quality clothing on quite affordable prices. I don't buy trends unless they fit my style for the longer term, and I've learned to create different looks and outfits from the same items. I know that shopping addiction and addiction in general comes from somewhere. I had a hard time during my teenager years, and I distracted myself from my bad feeling with fashion and over-exercising. Becoming better and changing your habits is a process as well. Old habits need to be replaced with new habits, but creating new habits requires this rediscovery of self, and discovering yourself and what you want and like and what fulfills you in life is a process as well. So don't be hard on yourself. If you're shopping for new clothes just to get that new outfit in order to feel good, or you're scrolling through online shops without you actually needing anything but just to get the dopamine spike, or you're stressed because you have nothing to wear even though your closet is full of clothing, you most likely have an unhealthy relationship with clothing, fashion, and shopping. You're unfulfilled in life and you try to fill that gap by obsessing over clothes without you even realizing it. I mean, shopping can be fun and enjoyable activity, but it's important to maintain a healthy relationship with it. There should be more to life than just consumption, and consumption shouldn't be the highlight of it. Having dreams and goals that actually fulfill you is so much more fun than shopping for new clothes all the time. It's so much more powerful and peaceful when the confidence comes from within, and also the saving money part is also very nice. Of course, there are many different ways to get rid of shopping addiction, such as therapy, setting up budgets, avoiding triggering situations. But what I found to be the best way for myself, and I also think for anyone else as well, is to start living the life, getting experiences, and focusing on your dreams and goals. Alright, that was it from me today. By the way, I've created a test where you can test whether you have a shopping addiction or not. You can do the test from the link in the description box below, and if you want, you can also share the results in the comments. If you like this video and you would like to see more, please like and subscribe, and I will come up with a new video next week. Until then, bye bye!